We're here at the San Isidro-Tijuana border, and you can see behind me, it is quite a sight. There are so many people here already, and they are waiting to be processed. Someone referred to this area as purgatory because the refugees are stuck in limbo between Mexico and the U.S.
La esperanza de poder cambiar la vida.
The hope of a new life is the reason Elias and thousands of migrants from different countries are here at the southern border.
Con mi hija, mi nieta, mi esposo.
Marcy Dañez traveled with her family all the way from Ecuador, thinking it would be easy to cross into the U.S. now that Title 42 is ending.
Pensamos que llegamos aquí y nos llevaban ya.
Title 42 was created during the pandemic to stop the spread of COVID-19. It allowed Border Patrol agents to expel migrants at the border, halting the processing of asylum applications for nearly 3 years.
Title 42 on or off, we look at it as another day on the job.
Customs and Border Patrol agents expect an influx of migrants seeking asylum.
I would put the message out to the smugglers. I'd be very hesitant in utilizing anything if you think you're going to get an advantage, whether it would be a Title 42 or anything else. This is not the place to cross.
Under Title 8, anyone who is caught crossing illegally will be barred for 5 years from entering the United States, and they can face criminal prosecution if they attempt to cross again. We've also learned that people will be turned away if they did not already file an application for asylum in Mexico. And based on the interviews that we did during the day, a lot of people didn't know they had to do that. So they are here. They've gotten their wristband. The different colors indicate what day they arrived here, and sadly many of them will be returned back because they did not follow the rules, because they didn't know the rules. So it is quite a mess, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of misinformation. Some of the people we spoke with say that they heard Title 42 was ending so they would be allowed into the U.S. easily, and of course that is not the case.
So what happens to those folks who are right there behind you? They didn't file the right paperwork. They're going to cross the border. They're going to put them back. How long do they have to wait? How does that paperwork work? What's the process?
You know, and that's a very good question, and I've been getting different answers. Someone told me if they came here, they did not file an application in Mexico right before getting to this specific location, which I said earlier, they consider it purgatory because they're just hanging around here waiting. If they didn't file that application, they have to go back, and they may not be able to file another application for another 5 years. So it is quite a disaster for some of these families who didn't follow those rules. And of course, many of them had no idea.
And then what they may end up doing is crossing illegally because they don't want to wait 5 years, and they're standing there and they find a way, and then you end up having an illegal immigration challenge as well. Gina.
Illegal immigration, if they get caught, it's a big problem. Criminal prosecution as well.
Yeah.